YouTube? It's your boy, Angie Red. Never giving up red, you know what I'm saying? We got another video sort of similar to the one we just posted last time, man. Another lady was accused of hiring a hitman to kill her husband, but they went into a little bit more depth and detail with this one, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, you're not subscribed, turn on post notifications, tell a friend, hit the intro. Let's get to it.
I ain't gonna lie, you niggas in trouble. Can't sign that shit till it's double. Rich young nigga can't get no scope. I'm quick with the blick that's on my brother. Take a risk every day with my life. I'ma roll that.
Alright, man. So the last video was actually crazy, but people was hitting me up on Instagram saying that this video was 10 times crazier, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Hope y'all enjoy this one. And make sure I smack that like button, man. Let's get to it.
Michael Dippolito and his new wife, Dalia, are a young, good-looking couple. And they're living the good life in Boynton Beach, Florida, about an hour's drive north of Miami. The two meeting on an online dating site. Michael falling fast for the stunning Dalia.
He called her up, made an arrangement. She showed up at his office. He liked what he saw. Within a short period of time, he divorced his wife, and he found himself
She is
married.
pretty, though. I ain't gonna lie. She is pretty.
Reporter and crime writer Mark Ebner covered the couple's bizarre case from day one. And he says Dalia is a woman who knows where she wants to go in life and wastes very little time getting there. In fact, in the days after their honeymoon, he says Dalia's immediate destination is Michael's bank account to the tune of $240,000.
She put her claws in him so fast, in a 6-month time span, managed to take all of Michael Dippolito's money. She managed to get his home deeded over to her.
But all that is not enough.
Okay, time out. We're not gonna sit here and blame her for that. We're not gonna blame her for that. She took $240,000, put her name, your house in her name. We're not gonna blame her for that. That's nigga a fish. That's nigga a fish. Let's be realistic here. We're not gonna sit and act like this her fault. I mean, she greedy. She shiesty, without a doubt. But we're not gonna sit and act like this all her fault. That nigga need his ass beat. Truthfully. You tripping, bro. $240,000? That would have been a red flag right there for me. You took $2,000 out of my bank account. And we got a problem. $240,000? Nigga, you tripping.
He has everything she wants, but she reportedly wants it all to herself. According to Ebner, there's only one solution. Michael must go, dead or alive.
She would have everything.
The flowers from her wedding are still alive. When court records show, she approaches a former boyfriend to get advice on terminating her husband. His name is Mohammed Shihadi, a part-time actor and convenience store owner.
She asked Mohammed if he could find her a guy who would get the job done, i.e. a hitman.
Ebner says Mohammed realizes he may be dealing with a woman who is a bit unstable. He does the right thing and pays a visit to the Boynton Beach Police Department.
He says, I know this woman, she's trying to have her husband killed. Ultimately, they said, look, you're gonna have to help us with this. And he agreed.
Detectives put a wire on Mohammed and a pinhole camera in the back seat of his car. Then they send him off to meet Dalia with a story about a hitman he has found to do the job. This is the actual undercover police recording.
Okay, after he kills him, whatever, your mom and all of them are not gonna, like, his mom is not gonna get suspicious of you or anything like that?
Why me? For killing somebody? Come on. Nobody's gonna be able to point a finger at me.
Mohammed tells Dalia the gunman needs some money up front.
I brought 1,200. Like, that's all I brought. George, like, I'll give you 20 once it's done.
After Dalia leaves the car and the coast is clear, cops call Mohammed on a speakerphone while he's still in the car.
Hello?
Mohammed,
Yes.
where's she going? To get the money or what?
No, she gave me the money.
Gave you the money.
Yeah.
Not only did they have
Ain't no
her,
going back from that. You already gave her the
soliciting
money.
the murder of her husband verbally.
You gave her the money.
They had her handing
Right. It ain't
Mohammed
coming back
cash
from that. Yeah.
in order to pay a hitman with. But it just gets deeper.
Investigators up the ante. They send in undercover officer Witty Jean posing as a hitman to seal the deal.
When it's done, you know, you're not going to have an option to change your mind.
No, there's no, like, I'm determined already. I'm positive, like, 5,000% sure, like,
okay.
no, and I think
That's trifling.
good.
She even throws in a hefty bonus to have Michael gunned down in public.
I'm going to be going to the bank on Wednesday. I don't know if, you know, yeah, I don't know if that's public for you.
Bro, and it's like she talking like you planning renovations for your place, bro. You talking like y'all planning renovations or something. Like you trying to get this man killed, and you just saying it's so calm and so casual, like this is just some regular shit. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That is crazy, man.
You're leaving the house by 8:30. He's gonna go get $10,000.
Yeah.
I could do it like that, but it is public. I'll get the money. But the thing about it is that it's a harder getaway.
She's saying, you know, well, I'm not giving you much money up front, but guess what? If you cap my husband in front of that bank, help yourself to the 10 grand.
But the hitman has a better idea. He wants to take Michael out at home. All she has to do is give him the keys and disappear.
Then he's gonna have to be at the house. You know, if he gets 2 in the head. That's it. You know, I'll take a couple things with me, break a couple windows, make it look like a robbery that went bad.
Dahlia has to think about it. She's not sure which is worse, a dead husband or having a stranger in the house.
So, about the key to the house?
I found out that I didn't make a copy of it. Because I wanted to talk to you about Wednesday to see if Wednesday was going to work out better.
Here she's hired a
She talking
hitman
so
that she doesn't
casually,
even
man.
know, and now he wants to get in her house. Well, we get to see what she's made of shortly thereafter.
The deadly deal is done.
There's no changing, no, there's no, like, I'm determined already. I'm positive, like, 5,000% sure.
After making arrangements with an undercover cop posing as a hitman, police say that...
Listen, it ain't no coming back from that recording, okay? It's a lot of shit you can say, and you can possibly come back from. But you saying you want this man dead 5,000%. There's no coming back from this. There's nothing that can change my mind. He's gotta die. He's gotta die now. You just sealed your court case right now. You don't even hire a lawyer, bro. Don't even get one. Don't even get a lawyer. It's over with. Your ass is signed, sealed, and delivered. Don't even get a lawyer. It's over with. It's over with.
Dalia Dippolito is fully on board. She believes that her husband Michael will be shot dead in the home she shares with him early on the following Wednesday morning.
He gets 2 in the head.
2 to the head. Boom, boom. Right there. So now they have her re-soliciting for murder with an undercover hitman. And still, the story gets deeper and darker.
Crime writer Mark Ebner co-wrote the book on the case called Poison Candy with lead prosecutor Elizabeth Parker.
So she agrees to get out of the house. She makes the house accessible to the hitman.
But don't forget, Dalia's also worried about having a strange man in the house. She thinks that he's a killer, which is fine by her, but he might also be a thief.
Before she leaves the house, she scoops up all her jewelry, about $80,000 worth of jewelry, throws it in her bag, and she goes to the gym.
Meanwhile, police lay their trap back at the house. First, they have to clue in her husband Michael about what's happening. He's home in bed recovering from liposuction surgery. Later on, he'll describe his reaction to a judge.
I obviously looked like I was in shock or something, and that's when the guy blurted out, "Listen, you have to come with us. Your wife's gonna have you killed today." Well, I stood there and I kind of looked around, and I see a bunch of cameras in the bushes or wherever, and I just kind of said, what the hell is it? Like, I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Outside on the street, police have already set up a true-to-life crime scene, as if Michael is already dead in the house.
Michael Dippolito's reaction was...
Now, see, that's what I was saying. Compared to the last one that we reacted to, man, they went above and beyond. Like, the last people, they faked the death, and they just went in and got her from the gym and got her arrested. No. Like, they got everything planned out. Like, I'm talking about top to bottom. They got everything set up perfectly. Like, it actually makes for a better story, honestly.
One of utter shock. He felt like he was walking into an episode of Cops, and guess what? He was.
It's true. Police have invited a TV crew from the show Cops to to make sure they get it all on camera. When everything is ready to go, an officer on the scene makes a call to Dalia.
No, ma'am, I need to talk to you. It's very urgent when you come home. It involves your husband. There's been an incident. Okay, can you come right back to your residence, please?
Yeah, I'm leaving right now. Is she okay?
Ma'am, I'll tell you everything you need to know when you get here, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
A seemingly worried Dalia
That's
arrives in
trifling.
minutes.
She's trifling.
And what happens next should be in the Murder for Hire Hall of Fame.
Listen, we had a report of a disturbance at your house, and there were shots fired. Is your husband Michael? Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, man. He's been killed. He's been killed, man. I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
Listen.
No.
Try to calm down. Listen, right now, what we do...
Bro, she's so trifling, fam. She's so trifling. And she's selling that shit.
It's a raw, emotional scene. Unless you're seeing it through the eyes
Look
of
at the
someone who
compliment. That's
really knows this
trifling.
case.
Man, listen. Women can say what they want about men, bro. But this right here, this is trifling. This is top to bottom trifling. You hired a hitman to get this man killed. You knew he was about to die. You came over that whole crime trying to sell the act. You trying to sell the act. You know what? You motherfucker, you. Hey, all right. Before he even finished it.
Out of his mouth, she's got her head on his chest, she's falling over.
Yo, dog. You worry about your
Killed
dog.
or shot. Out of his mouth, she's got her head on his chest, she's falling over.
Who he's connected to. Don't worry, we've already taken care of dogs with animal control for right now.
All of a sudden, it gets really strange because she doesn't really have much concern for the welfare of her husband as much as she's worried about her dogs.
Police take Dalia back to the station and sit her down. They start by playing along, asking if her husband had any enemies who might want him dead.
Well, when we got there, your door was wide open. He was found in the bedroom. He was shot twice in the head.
He wouldn't open the door unless it's somebody that he knows.
I want to know if you know this guy. Come here.
They bring in a special guest.
Bring this guy in here.
It's undercover officer Woody Jean, still in his role as the hitman.
You know who this guy is? You've never seen him before. Do you know her?
Put your head up and look at her.
Put your head up. What were you doing coming out of her house?
And suddenly, it's
Gotcha.
the cops who drop the act. They're done playing around.
You're going to jail today for solicitation and murder. You're under arrest. That's an undercover police officer. We filmed everything that you did, recorded everything that you did. You're going to jail for solicitation of first-degree murder of your husband.
I didn't do it.
Did you hear what I just told you?
I heard you said I didn't do anything.
And this was her mantra throughout the entire conversation. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
What do you want to do here?
I didn't do
Dalia?
anything.
Listen to
I
me.
didn't do anything.
You're going
I
to
didn't
jail.
do anything, please. I didn't do anything.
Can you stand up?
Stand up, please.
We'll go ahead and arrest you for solicitation first-degree murder.
I didn't.
How does it make you feel he's still alive?
I didn't do anything, and I didn't plot anything.
Okay, good.
Even when she gets the chance to call her mother, the song remains the same.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
You did. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Okay, well, then.
They showed me pictures. They showed me a tape. I did not do anything. They told me Mike was dead. They were at my house this morning. And then I left with the officers.
How many times did I told you to leave that guy? How many times did I tell you that?
It's the #1 murder for hire video of the
That was
year.
top tier.
Is your husband Michael?
Top tier.
Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, man. He's been killed.
Dalia's acting job when she's told about the supposed murder of her husband is a YouTube sensation. And when we call it Dalia's reality show, we're serious, because that's exactly what she calls it herself. In fact, it's the keystone of her defense. She did not testify at her trial, but another recent court appearance on the case pretty much reveals the strategy.
And now you come into court and your whole goal in this thing was to get publicity. Is that true? to become a reality TV star?
Killing somebody, come on. Nobody's gonna be able to point a finger at me.
That was part of the script too?
Yes.
You heard right. Dalia says she and Mohammed, and yes, even Michael himself, were only putting together a tape to pitch a reality show, and that they used the cops to play along.
She thought it was a reality show. Where's the production company? Where's the script? Where are the actual cameras? There's none of that.
And Mohammed told you to say that I'm a lot tougher than I look.
That's a good defense.
I had to go in that meeting with Billie Jean, and as though, that's what I wanted to have done.
This is a product of her own imagination, and it's unfathomable that she thinks she can hang a defense on that.
But in reality, Dalia says nothing about any such show when she has Michael on the phone after her arrest. There's no talk about reality shows, only Dalia's very real situation.
Just give me time so I can talk to you. What did it say? I saw it. I heard it. I saw what you saw and I heard what you heard. Okay, what said you wanted to have me killed? I heard that. It's not true. How is it not true? So why would you need a parking lot and hand $1,200 and say, yes, I want them dead? What can I possibly do for you? I don't get it. What can I do? You're not even trying. Trying what? I'm here like a dumb.
Her old boyfriend Mohammed, who worked as an undercover informant for the police, says it was no reality show.
I brought 1,200. That's all I brought. I'll give you 20 once it's done.
And Michael himself gets grilled about it on the stand.
Did you ever try out for a reality show?
No.
Did you ever have aspirations to be on a reality show?
No.
Did you ever write a script for a reality show?
No.
Did you ever act out any scenarios with a defendant for a reality show?
No.
Incredibly, the defense insists that the real criminal is Michael, who set everything up to get rid of Dalia.
Just like everything else in his life, Mr. Dippolito has duped somebody again. He's duped them into representing to you that he is a victim in this case.
This was cold, calculated, premeditated. In her evil, warped mind, the only option is to murder him.
The jury has no problem reaching a verdict.
Dalia Dippolito was convicted of solicitation for murder and was sentenced by the judge to 20 years.
It was pure evil. You were taking advantage of a guy that was gullible, that was in love with you.
Michael Dippolito is relieved, and most of all, he's still alive.
As far as, well, man, let's go wrap this video, bro. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, not subscribe, turn on post notifications, tell a friend, tell a friend. That's crazy, man. Like, absolutely crazy, the fact that she went through that extent. And the fact that when they told her that he was in there dead, her reaction was Grammy, like, I mean, an Oscar. That was Oscar-worthy. Literally Oscar-worthy, bro. That's crazy, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, not subscribe, turn on post notifications, tell a friend, tell a friend. Hit me up on Instagram, man. Let me know what y'all think I need to react to next. Send me some videos, send me some suggestions. It's your boy. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
I ain't gonna lie, you niggas in trouble. Can't sign that shit till it's double. Rich young nigga can't get no scope. I'm quick with the blick that's on my brother. Take a risk every day with my life. I'ma roll that.